Chapter 4 Amazing Island Species. Some islands have amazing species of animals and plants that don't live anywhere else. Most wild animals are scared of people, but some animals on islands aren't scared of anything. Do you know why? The Komodo dragon is the largest lizard on Earth. It's about 3 meters long. It has strong legs and a long tail. It only lives on Komodo Island and on 3 other small islands in Indonesia. The Komodo dragon can run and swim fast. It has sharp teeth and it has poison in its mouth. It eats deer and buffaloes. It even eats other Komodo dragons. Young Komodo dragons have to live in trees so that the adults can't eat them. Discover: the Komodo dragon can smell things with its tongue. New Guinea. New Guinea is a big island in the Pacific Ocean, near Australia. The forests on this island are very wide, and there are places that people have never visited. Scientists keep discovering amazing new species here. There's a kangaroo that lives in trees and a giant woolly rat. The woolly rat is as big as a cat, and it's the biggest rat on Earth. Most wild animals run away from people, but the woolly rat and the tree kangaroo aren't scared. This is because they have never seen people before, and they don't know that people hunt some animals. Discover: on New Guinea, scientists have also found a giant jumping spider and a frog with teeth like Dracula's. Galapagos Islands. The Galapagos Islands are in the Pacific Ocean, near Ecuador. The islands are famous for the Galapagos tortoise. There are important differences between the tortoises on the different Galapagos islands. Some of the islands are dry and some are rainy. The tortoises on the dry islands have a long neck. This helps them to eat the leaves of trees. The tortoises on the rainy islands have a short neck because they eat grass and other plants on the ground. This difference helps scientists to understand how animals have grown differently in different places. Madagascar. There are about 10,000 species of plants on Madagascar, a big island in the Indian Ocean. Most of the plants don't live anywhere else. Madagascar baobab trees are high. They can grow 30 meters tall and they can live for 100 years. Thousands years. Sometimes it doesn't rain for months, but the baobabs can live because they are full of water. Discover: there are about 60 types of lemur, and they only live on Madagascar. A lemur uses its long tail to move in the trees and to communicate with other lemurs. Chapter 5 Remote Islands. it can be hard to live on islands that are very far from the mainland. On some remote islands, life hasn't changed for thousands of years. Anuta is a very remote island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. About 250 people live on Anuta. They don't use money and they share everything. The weather is hot, so fruit like coconuts, papayas, and bananas grow well. But the island is tiny. Sometimes the people can't grow enough food, so they sail to another island where they have a garden. Tristan da Cunha is one of the most remote islands on Earth. It's in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. The weather isn't cold, but the Atlantic winds are strong. There are a lot of ocean birds, like albatrosses and penguins. About 300 people live on Tristan da Cunha, and they share only 8 family names. They are families of the people who came to the island in 1816. They speak English. Most people are farmers or fishermen. There isn't an airport, and ships only visit a few times every year. In the past, it was hard to communicate with the rest of the world. But now people have telephones and the internet. Easter Islands. Easter Islands is in the Pacific Ocean, 3,500 kilometers from Chile, in South America. Once it had big forests and a lot of birds. Then more than 1,000 years ago, people came to the island in canoes. They built farms and towns, and for hundreds of years they cut down a lot of forest trees to make houses, boats and firewood. About 200 years ago, they cut down the last tree. Without wood, they couldn't make fires or build houses, and life was hard. A lot of birds and animals died, and most of the people left Easter Island. Discover. People on Easter Island make big statues with big heads. They are made of volcanic rock. Socotra. Socotra is an island in the Indian Ocean near Somalia. It's very dry. Spiders and reptiles like snakes, lizards, and chameleons live there. Chameleons have hard skin, and some can change color from green to pink, blue, red, orange, green, black, brown, or yellow. On Socotra, there are 800 species of plants, and 30% of them don't live anywhere else. The ancient Romans went to Socotra 2,000 years ago to collect the special red juice from inside the dragon's blood tree. They used the juice as a medicine. Discover. A chameleon's eyes can look in 2 different places at the same time.
Finish here.
And the last chapter is 5 and 6. Goodbye.